Hey guys, so today I am doing a video, obviously, and I didn't really want to do like my whole makeup collection video because, don't know. Today I'm just going to show you all my eyeshadow palettes and things like palette kits, contour kits, things and stuff. I'll give you my opinions on them and what I think about them, and yes, so let's just get right into it. So the first ones that I'll start with are the Urban Decay Naked palettes. I'm sure you've all heard of these. They are very, very popular, and I just have the 4 bigger ones. I don't have the basics or anything. So first of all is just the first one. This is probably my favourite one out of the 4 of them. This is probably my favourite one, the first one. I've had the 2 and 3 longer than this one, but I wish I got this one first. I absolutely love it. I'm just gonna pull out. These 2 shades here, highlighting, are just amazing, and I think it's Naked and Buck. They are just amazing transition shades. And I love Half Baked. Is that Half Baked? Yes, it is. Half Baked. Oh my god, love it. And yeah, and then there's Naked 2, which I think is very similar to Naked 1 because it's got Half Baked, it's got some highlighty shades, and it is pretty much very similar, but for some reason I prefer the first one. And I like this one as well because there is a black, I think it's matte, is it matte? Yeah, I think it's matte. Just a pure matte black, which is always handy. Then the third one, which is completely different, they are just mainly pink shades, and I don't really use this that much, to be honest. But maybe more in springtime I'm gonna make sure that I use it because look at it, it is beautiful. I love Buzz and Trick the most, and I also love Dust, so I love those 2, and also this one is so pretty. So yep. And then the Naked Smoky palette, I love this shade here, Armour. This is beautiful. I'll just put this all over my lid and usually just leave it as that. It is just gorgeous. And I sometimes use this shade here for highlighting, but really I don't get that much use out of this one at the moment, but they are amazing shades. So the prices of these Urban Decay ones are like, I want to say 36. There's something like that. So they are expensive, but you get what you pay for basically. They are amazing and like my favourite palettes. I always reach for these. So yep. And also for Urban Decay I have the Naked On The Run palette. So in here you've got a mascara, a lip gloss and a eyeliner. So those were up there. Then along here you get 5 eyeshadows, and these are amazing. I love these eyeshadows so much. Like this one here, love it. These 2 for the transition shades. This one, love it, love it, love it, love it. Then you also get, what's the actual palette called? Naked Flushed palette. It just comes with a bronzer, blush and highlighter, and this highlighter, oh my god, get it. I think, can you get them separately? I don't know. Next is my MAC Cool Neutral, yeah, Cool Neutral palette. So there's 15 shades in here. To be honest, I don't really use it that much. Like, there's palettes that I have which I prefer more than this. So there's 15 shades in here, and I believe this was £65, I think. I can't remember. So you do get what you pay for. They are amazing quality, pigmented and amazing. So I love this. I do use this one actually quite a lot for the crease, and I've used it for my eyebrows as well sometimes. And they've got some good highlighty shades, and also this shade here is gorgeous, both of these actually. So yeah, I do love this palette, but I think there are ones out there such as the Urban Decay palettes which are better. Sorry. So moving on to Too Faced, I have 2. I have the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette and also the Chocolate Bar palette. So I'll start with the Chocolate Bar one. I absolutely love it. I love all of these eyeshadow palettes, don't I? Yes, I do. These, I just don't know what it is about them, and it smells of chocolate as well. Oh my god, love it. I'm really out of breath because I just ran up the stairs. There's a mixture of mattes and shimmers and purples and reds and golds and pinks, and there's even like a khaki kind of green and a purple and everything you could ever wish for in an eyeshadow palette. So I get a lot of use out of this. I love this gold shade here and this one here, and yep, I love it. So the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette I also love, funnily enough, and it is just, I love it. This is really good as well for travelling as well because it's so small and there's such amazing colours, especially these two for the crease and all over lid colours. But Honey Pot and Push Up are two of my all-time favourite eyeshadows. I just love them. So thank you, Too Faced, for blessing us with your wonderful eyeshadows. Also have the Smashbox Double Exposure palette. It's alright. I wouldn't say it's my favourite palette, but there are some really pretty shades. I love these deep burgundy and purple colours. They are really pretty, and there's also just a pure black which I really like. So I also have the NARSissist palette, and I'm really scared to use it. Like, I've only used, I think, this shade here. I got this in February in New York, but I'm too scared to touch them because they all like got an imprint kind of thing, and I'm just too scared. But I really love this shade anyway. I've used it a couple times and I do love it. It must be about 40 something pounds, I think, I don't know. So I can't really tell you much about it because I've hardly used it. But it's alright. I quite like it, you know. But now I've only used one shade. But you know, yeah. Bye. This is the Balm Nude palette, and speechless really. It is gorgeous. Like, I think this is about £26, I think, I'm not sure. So quite reasonable really. Amazing, I absolutely love it. I love these, I just love it all really. For highlighting brow bone and inner corner, oh my god. Like seriously, they are gorgeous. I love these brownie shades, the golden browns, the dark browns, this burgundy here, I love this one. So yes. Now this one, it's a good one. I got this for my birthday from my mum, and it's the Charlotte Tilbury Golden Goddess Luxury Palette Colour Coded Eyeshadows. So there's a quad of eyeshadows here. Prime, Enhance, Smoke and Pop. And oh my god, this one here, like seriously, look at that. Like, that is gorgeous, and these two shades are good for in the crease and this one for highlighting, so you basically can get a whole look out of using just this. And I'm not sure how much it was, I don't know, it was around £30–40, but you get what you pay for basically with this, and absolutely love it. So my last high-end eyeshadow palette is the Steal It in the Light palette. This is really nice, I love this palette. I love the shade here, Kitten, but I've like nearly used it all, which is really upsetting. Absolutely love it. I love this one here and this one for defining. And yeah, this is just a really nice palette. If you're starting out with makeup, I definitely recommend a Stealer palette because they are good, and I think they're kind of cheap. They're not expensive, but they're not cheap. They're just in the middle, I think. Can't really remember how much this was. But yeah, I really like this palette, and I love that you can do like a day look, and then you can also do a night look. I'm going to move on to Drugstore, and first of all I'm going to show my love for these. These are the Tanya Burr Cosmetics palette. So here I have the Hollywood Eye palette, and this just has 4 shades. I think it's very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Golden Goddess palette. Like this, if you want this, get this. The shadows are basically just as good, and they are all stunning. So this one here, Enchantment, is exactly like this one here, so basically get this one. And I use this one more actually than that one because I'm too scared to use expensive eyeshadows. It's really bad. And the other Tanya Burr Cosmetics palette I have is the Rosy Flush Cheek palette, and these are like my new favourite bronzer, blushes and highlighters. This highlighter is amazing. I've actually used it today and oh, it is amazing. Like, it's cheap. Well, it's not cheap. I don't know how much it is. Is it £10? Which is cheap, really, compared to other highlighters you can buy out there. On to MUA, I have this one here, which I believe is a dupe for the Naked One palette, and this is the Heaven and Earth eyeshadow palette. I always used to use this one when I didn't have the Naked palettes, and now I never use it, but it is alright. It's good for what you get, and yeah, it's basically exactly the same as the Naked palette. But yeah, so if you don't want to spend that much on that one, get this one. And I also have this one here, because basically the Urban Decay Electric palette, I never use bright colours, and I don't want to spend that much on bright colours which I'm never going to use. So I was like, well, if I want to one day, I'll use this one here. So this is the MUA eyeshadow palette in Poptastic. I never really used them. I've used the purple a few times, but apart from that, no. And I believe those palettes are like £6, I think, I'm not sure, but they are good priced. And now on to Wet and Wild. I have these two here, which is in Comfort Zone and Petal Pusher. I think I used to use this one all over the lid all the time, and maybe that one, and then that for what's it called, highlighting. And basically it says on the eyeshadow what you do with it. So here it says brow bone, then eyelid, crease and definer. Then I also have these two smaller ones, one in Sweet as Candy and I'm Getting Sunburnt. I've never really used these before, but again they have brow bone, crease, eyelid. Same with this one. I love this one. I really want to use this one day. It's very nice and summery and springy, and they're nice and cheap. And then I also have these NYX Love in Paris eyeshadow palettes. I like these. I like taking them when I'm travelling because they are very compact and there's a lot of eyeshadow. There's 9 in each. So this one here is in Parisian Chic, and you get browns and they are pretty good. Golds, browns, blacks. And also this one in A La Mode, and I love the black in the middle, like it's hip pan, like seriously. And then I prefer the other one, I think, it's more neutrals. One sleek palette, I can't open it. There we go. And this is in a Vintage Romance, and it's one of the I Divine ones, and these are some lovely, I love these ones for autumn, and a nice golden shade and a black, silvery black. And yeah, these are really pretty. I love sleek eyeshadows. So if you're looking for cheaper eyeshadows, I definitely recommend sleek palettes. They have got more neutral shades in their palettes as well, so I really like these. And then lastly I have a quad. Actually no, it's not a quad, there's one in the middle from Rimmel, and this is in Pinkadilly Circus. So in here these are nice pretty pink shades. I love that one in the middle, like oh my gosh. And I haven't used them too much, but I really want to start using them. So love it, love it, love it, love it. That is everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and give it a thumbs up and comment down below what your favourite eyeshadow palette is. I'll leave a link to all the palettes that I mentioned down below. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Bye! Hey guys! Hey guys! I'm ill today, so please bear with me. I am not normal. I am not the same. I am different, no. I am confused, no. Excuse me, I'm trying to film a video. Shush.